Hey, we're live. The triumphant return with the new camera. Alright, looks good on the angle.
Yeah.
Nubby's is taking my fucking seat already. Anybody want anything from the fridge before I sit down?
I'm chilling. I got my monster.
Could you fill my water mug?
Sure.
My chest looks so red on the camera, but my neck looks so white.
Your face looks red too.
Yeah. I got like this whole issue happening. I don't know what's going on.
This is why I just don't look at the camera.
Thank you, my love.
Yeah, what the hell? It's weird. Oh well. Nubby's move. Thank
So
you.
if anyone watching this notices me continuously looking down at my own tits, that's why. It's because they look red on the camera and I'm trying to understand why.
It's a little bit.
It's like a weird mix of light, maybe?
Maybe.
Probably.
I think the overhead lights are warm light and we have cold light showing, so could certainly be it. But we're back.
After last week's
The
technical
week before
difficulty,
last, technical difficulties
Yeah.
when Spawn tripped on a wire and brought our camera crashing down. But hey, we got to upgrade.
We got a new one.
Yeah.
Unload.
I think it looks a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I think so too.
Quality's a little bit better.
It looks like this side of Jerry's face is getting warped on like the edge of it. You see it?
Oh, because of his can.
No, it's because
His hat.
no, like everything that's like hitting that is just going straight.
Oh.
Like if you
that's
move your
weird.
face a little bit further that way, your face, yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
No, I noticed it. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing with it.
That's just your disguised self.
Just get slurped out of existence.
All right,
please.
so what happened last time and what happened off of stream?
I don't know. Tell us, senpai.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. You were there, so.
Tell me anyway. Regale me.
It's cute that you think that just because we were here, we remember anything.
I mean, we only made it like 45 minutes into the stream last time. I think the only thing that was actually on stream was that you met Kip, the fox, who was hanging out on the back of the airship.
I got a fox.
Yep.
Arlen got a fox.
Yeah, and then that was pretty much all that got caught on the stream.
Yeah.
And then everything off stream, Steve's various shenanigans with Maxwell and also with Felix. Drew a fucking map on. Drew a map.
Drew a dick on the
He
map.
drew a dick on the map
I
and
did.
briefly threw his logbook out the window.
I did.
You
Until I found out
also-
we couldn't leave without it, and then I went and got it.
You also were messing with Felix, but you got him to kind of open up and...
Quit being a mopey bitch.
Yeah, you guys kind of bonded a little bit through that
I don't
experience.
say it like that. It's weird. I don't like him like that.
As a friend, whatever, Jerry. Yeah, got him to open up about what he was being real sad about. Steve tried to break into the engine room. Maxwell still hasn't noticed, but there's a lockpick broken inside the lock.
Look, man, I just want to talk to the air elemental.
Steve found out that she can cast Thunderwave by playing the bongos.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing too.
And scared the shit out of Kip and made him pee all over the galley.
Classic thing that wasn't on the stream. Roll for pee.
Yep.
You got Kip settled in your room under the nightstand on the bed and the blanket and the little crab plushie thing that you got him.
Yeah. Does it squeak?
No. No, it doesn't. It's meant to be like a children's toy.
This is fair.
Children are akin to animals. They like squeakies.
Some do actually.
You got your journey underway again, and just randomly came upon just an island in the sky, and met like a whole like deity. Basically, he was pretty chill.
We seem to do that a
He
lot.
was high as shit.
Got yeah. Steve had a reunion with the original Steve.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. It
Yeah,
was sad.
super emotional. I'm so sorry.
Rude.
And then you
How
kind
dare
of
you use my backstory against me?
Relevant things that Pax told you, in case you guys don't remember. Him and his siblings were unaware of the Cabal messing with people in the material plane because they didn't actually
Because they suck at their jobs.
Kinda, yeah. They also just didn't think that they were going to do it. They figured if they were going to mess with something, they would just go full corporeal and thus be on their radar immediately. But I mean, I don't know why they would think that. Probably some
jobs.
error in like the whole god that like made up this whole world and scenario in the first place. There's probably some error on their part. You talk to.
He definitely just referred to himself as God.
I make the world and you guys live in it. Am I not God? Am I not God?
I need to excuse myself for a moment.
I have a comment.
Please don't.
Is it?
Please don't. I know what it is. Please don't.
Please do.
Steve also kind of touched base with Ragnar about the gun, the improved arcane focus, and also the spell scroll gun that they were wanting.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Told you it would take a couple days to finish the arcane gun, the arcane focus gun, and like a day after that to do the spell scroll gun. So, Pax also told you of an 8th member of the Cabal that was just straight up like eliminated like 3,000 years ago by Saradomin himself when he
the
made
dude
himself
who
corporeal.
made himself ballsy.
And also, you remember Pax telling you that when he did make himself corporeal, everything in a 50-mile radius of the area where he like manifested himself just died immediately.
Just got nuked.
Basically, yeah.
I say we let him out.
It was a celestial nuke. He's dead.
I
Saradomin completely obliterated him.
Like erased him. Like
no, he's gone.
So I do really enjoy the idea of weaponizing this.
I was about to say we can't just do some like true reincarnation shit.
No, you can't because I'm not dealing with that as DM.
Damn.
No, I'm not.
Damn.
I'm not saying about like bringing the old guy back. I mean, if we were to force one of the members of the Cabal to,
I feel like we could probably get one of them like that, but after that, they'd probably
none
of us.
We'd probably get Ira. We'd probably get the angry dude.
Well, I'm saying, what if we manage to get as many of them as we can in one spot?
I mean, I'm happy to paint a target on my back.
This is an outcome that I did not foresee.
You made a very big
Yeah,
mistake.
bro, I love being
getting back to it though, you Steve kind of has Arlen like just picked Arlen up and you guys flew back to the airship. It's about like I don't know if you guys had any conversations with anyone when you got back, but it's about like 6 p.m. by the time you guys get back on the top deck. So
Arlen definitely would have told Maxwell about the island.
Maxwell sees you guys land on the top deck and he runs out of the operator cabin.
Yeah.
What happened? What?
Okay,
what's going on over there? That's unusual.
It is. See what it is.
A description.
Hello, baby
missed
boy.
the description in the stream. This is just an island that is basically poking out of a sea of clouds, with kind of a circle of just golden leafed trees on it, with a stone slab in the center where Pax was sitting before.
I know you would have.
where Pax was sitting before Steve broke through like the orb of silence.
Yeah, that weird thing.
Yeah.
I just poked it.
Okay. So, what that is it is an island in the sky
Okay.
for Sarah Doman's children. They are unmapped and usually hid from sight, but...
So he runs back into the operator cabin and just circles
she's
the
like
spot where
she's like running after him. Oh yes, we are definitely marking this spot.
And you remember that Pax also told you that there was one somewhere over Mortania.
And she just relays that.
Okay, well that's the opposite direction of where we're going. So
we can put like a little question mark.
Keep that in mind. Yeah. Definitely worth it to kind of check these out, I guess, especially if it's Sarah Doman's children. They're not really gonna.
And so
at the worst, they'll just tell us to leave.
Anything. They suck at their jobs.
So long as we don't intend any harm on the island, I'm sure we will be welcome.
Yeah. Steve is just daydreaming about blowing it up. Cannons.
Enough.
They suck at their jobs. I don't think.
I'm not going to say that there is not some lacking, but I'm just.
We're mortals. Why is it our job? Well, I'm mortal. Are you mortal? What are you? How does that work? Like,
well, I can live for quite a long time. There's really no one really knows exactly how long one could live. Here we never
are like heart attacks a thing?
Not.
How do you guys feel about beans?
So much. Beans are all right.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my room. Just going back to my room now.
Fucking beans? What?
I'm so confused.
Okay. Okay. So with you guys heading back into the lower. With you guys heading back into the lower areas of the airship, Maxwell's going to resume his course to...
Yeah, we're allowed to plot these things, right? Like, they're not going to get mad at us, right?
Just maybe don't make...
We're just not...
Maybe just don't make it common knowledge.
Yeah, we're just
he was aware of Arlen's status as Guthix's champion.
So what you're saying
he was like, alright, you guys are probably cool. Guthix was cool. Guthix thought that you were trustworthy enough to literally give you god powers, so he thinks you guys are cool.
I was just thinking we could sell it to an almanac.
Absolutely not.
You hear just a slight voice in the back of your mind upon saying that. Yeah, maybe don't tell anybody where we are.
Just think real hard to myself and do your job.
Don't you think that they would be able to...
Listen, I'm working on
I am talking in my head right now. You can't hear this.
I'm getting in touch with the fam. We're gonna look stuff up. It's gonna get done. Stuff's gonna change. I promise.
I'm hanging up on him.
Just
in my head, click.
He's just talking over. That's not really how this works, but I respect that decision.
Hey man, the voice inside your head doesn't need to breathe.
That's fine, I do. I don't care.
Actually, Arlen would like to borrow Steve's scrying orb.
Pause it. Okay.
And she would like to
Don't
call
let
my
that
father.
Okay.
And give him the heads up.
So remember, you just say his full name. You definitely remember what it is, don't you?
I know that it's written on a book inside of this.
Lael Emerald Galadadel.
Lael Emerald Galadadel.
I should have had you roll history with it. That way, if it was still bad enough, I could have just been like, you're pretty sure it's Lael something. You just call your brother.
Professor, are you a boy or a girl? What's my grandkid's name?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so the orb, the smoke, like the black like mist kind of like whooshes apart, and you're looking into the interior of your dad's study. He's currently sitting at a desk with a quill in hand, signing documents and the sort.
Hello, Father.
Oh, hello!
I just wanted to let you know, we are.
It's been quite a little while
I
now.
know, but I will be home soon. I am on an airship on my way
wow.
to you right now, and we will be there in like a day. I think they said a day.
Yeah.
She's like talking to Maxwell over her shoulder.
She's like,
a day.
yeah, about a day. He's still like at the thing, like.
Yes, about a day we'll be there. So if you see a giant airship or a giant ship flying through the sky,
It's not that big.
It's like, well, it's not that big, but it's
if you
it's
see
us.
If you
If
see
you see
an
a
unmarked,
large object of
an unfamiliar airship, maybe don't